49 seconds to play. Second quarter. Ward looking. Looping out of trouble. Trying to set up receivers. He's going to throw against his body to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Spectacular. Io Manor.
Ward under center. They hand it to Pollard, who lowers his shoulder, goes through the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Away, but it was very well blocked by Hance, the pulling right guard.
Ridley comes in motion. Tough snap handled by Ward. Ward slings it to the goal line. Touchdown, Titans. He just zipped it in. Io Manor. It's 8 yards.
The Colts just went with a zone coverage, right? So they're hoping that they can close the windows, and Ward just has a laser.
Seemed like it was at hand for the Cardinals. Hand off to Pollard, and he is in for the Titans touchdown. And Brian Callahan is going to go for the extra point. Created prematurely, the fumble, and then Pollard taking advantage for Tennessee. Clock running inside of 5 minutes. Ward goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson, and then the football came out. Who recovers?
You know what? You see things that you've never seen before if you hang around long enough. We call this an ABA play. A, offense has the football originally. B, recovers or intercepts, finishes their ball back to A. Really now you've just really had, I think Sean Smith did a good job of saying interception. You see now he completes the interception, takes 3 steps. Nobody's touched him. He's not down by contact. Football loose. We see the scrum. Tennessee ends up with the football in the end zone. Result of the play, touchdown.
Hecker the holder, Morgan Cox the long snapper. The kick from Sly is good. And the Tennessee Titans end their 10-game losing streak and finally get their first win of the season here in Week 5.
First and goal. Ward looking end zone, throws, touchdown to the tight end, David Martin Robinson. That's his first touchdown in the National Football League.
There's David Martin. He's going to block and go up. Martin Robinson is one-on-one, just frankly runs away from Isaiah Polamau.
Play clock at 1. Ward taking a deep shot. DK is down there. DK, touchdown! His first NFL touchdown.
Keep an eye right here on Gunnar Helm, the tight end, who's known as a receiving tight end. But what Tennessee's discovered, he's a better blocker than they thought. And look what he does in the open field. He dances like an offensive tackle and keeps the pass rusher away. Backup offensive lineman is an extra guy on the field.
Pollard in motion. Ward fakes the handoff, looking to throw it, and he's got a wide open Gunnar Helm for his first NFL touchdown. And what a response by Cam Ward and the Titans. First in the NFL on National Tight Ends Day.
Watch how they end up slipping Okonkwo, number 85, into the flat and brought Helm from left to right against the flow. Let's see if his receivers can win fast on this play and give him a quick target.
It's Spears, and Tyjae Spears is in for a touchdown. His first touchdown of the season. Spears, then Pollard, since Spears' return from that ankle that he injured in the preseason.
Yeah, 6'6", great size, great arm strength, and it's intercepted. This could be a pick 6 for Cody Barton. It is. 20-yard interception return for a touchdown. It was intended for Keenan Allen.
Almost had a pick 6 last week. Watch Barton right here. He's going to undercut this route. Herbert is not expecting him to undercut Keenan Allen right there. Herbert stared down Keenan Allen the whole way.
The Chargers will punt the ball away. Well, this is a good kick from J.K. Scott. DK backpedals inside the 35. He's got a few blockers. He slips one tackle, and he's into the open field. He points toward the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Titans. The explosive rookie.
It was only a matter of time. He gets the key block to the left right there on Dante Jackson, makes die miss. Then they had the wall set up. Look at the walls. J.K. Scott has no chance. And if you've been paying attention to the Titans this year, you knew it was only a matter of time.
2nd and goal. Ward rolling, throwing, catch, got it. The end zone. Van Jefferson and a Titans touchdown. A drive that started way back at their own 5-yard line.
Formation. He misses the count a little late on the count on purpose so he can create the angle and the misdirection and then finds the corner pylon.
First punt of the day for Michael Dixon. DK backpedaling. Great pump by Dixon all the way to the 12. DK trying to get to the outside. He does. He's got a wall of blockers. DK to midfield and beyond. All the way down the sidelines. DK will take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. A special teams play from 90 yards for 6. To the Titans.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of these where when you get too many people to one side of the field, right? It's a directional kick that way. And you get going the other way. And just look at all the Seahawk players that are trapped on that side. And now watch. There's the Titans. They're all lined up. And it's kind of that
0 for 1 in the red zone today. 1st and goal. The fake. Ward on the keep. Weaving up the middle. Airborne to the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Some nice blocking right there. It's going to be one of those shovel passes, but as Chigo Okonkwo comes across in motion, you know, Cam Ward does a great job of seeing it kind of a little bit cluttered up. You got to stay away from the run here in case it gets stuffed.
Ward on the rollout, fires to the end zone, and it's DK with the touchdown. 2nd touchdown catch of the year for Chimere Dike.
Yeah, you can get down here, right? Anything beyond 1 yard, you can see the release right there. When you play that tight man coverage in those situations where you can have those rub releases or the kind of that web release, made it a little bit easy for Tennessee right there to be able to impact the coverage on the inside.
What's that? Ward fakes, looking to throw, back and open into the end zone for a touchdown. Ayo Manor, the rookie from Stanford, on a 14-yard catch and takes it in for 6.
Yeah, they're max protection. They're just going to bring him across the football field. This is something we call a Yankee concept. He fakes that little shallow right there like he's going to block. You've got a post going away, taking the traffic from the other side. And, man, that is the first touchdown.
With snow falling in December. From the 35, extra lineman in, and there goes Tony Pollard. And Pollard up across the 45 and across midfield. What a block downfield. Pollard still going. Unbelievable run. He's going to take it to the house for a touchdown, Titans. Van Jefferson with that block downfield when it looked like the Browns could slow him down for Tony Pollard. That's a career long of 65 yards.
Yeah, you want to take a run from an 8 to 12 to 14-yard run to a house call. You got to have receivers like Jefferson down there doing their business on Denzel Ward. Beautifully done, and I'm telling you what, the Tennessee Titans came to play today.
Yeah, his season high this year, Pollard, was 92 yards. That was way back in week 2 against the Rams. He's at 120 yards rushing. Pollard on 16 carries. Make it 17, and Pollard straight up the gut. Pollard to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Speaking of house call, you got it right there. Going to get this block. Tony Pollard just going to get right through here. Great job on the left side of the line of scrimmage, getting that double. And then Delpit just doesn't read it as the post.
3rd and goal for Ward. Fires, caught,
Touchdown, Titans. DK in the end zone.
They're going to run this interference with Jefferson, and DK is going to come out here to the flat. Watch the interference. You get the man into the flat, and I tell you what, you got to work through that traffic hard.
Empty set for Ward. He's got time, got a man downfield. It's caught by Helm, who fumbled the ball momentarily, but seemingly held on and broke the plane for a touchdown.
It was really an excellent route combination here. Van Jefferson runs a post to clear it out. And Helm, you see a lot of teams doing this, especially when they need a chunk, is they run what looks like this 7 route or a corner route, kind of getting outside.
Simmons is in. He's got a touchdown in his career. He was out there. Cam Ward on the scramble. Throwback Simmons. His second career touchdown.
They're like, hey, big fella, you caused the fumble, so you know what? We're going to try to give you some love here. But this is a little bit unconventional.
What did you say earlier? You got to be friendly to the quarterback.
That's right.
Okonkwo is still seeking his first touchdown this season. It'll be a handoff for Pollard, and he rumbles in for the touchdown. With 5.5 to go, makes it a 2-possession game.
Been really impressed with Pollard and just this offensive front and the way that they've been able to run the football. I feel like they've done it a number of different ways. In this case, it was a gap scheme, and you're just running right through the gut of the defense. But whether it's
Julius Chestnut is the back from the 7. Here's a little pitch. They go up, shovel pass, touchdown.
How about that pirouette?
Ooh, wow, what a play.
That spin of 360, fake it, and then all of a sudden, watch this. He's going to spin around, fake it here, then turn around, flip it right back forward. Good little kick out block. And because of the action in the backfield, the secondary had the flow to the outside, and then the cutback to be able to get into the end zone. Trying to get a quick snap.
First and goal. Here they go. Ward, end zone, caught, touchdown. DK.
Easy touchdown right there.
With 2 touchdown passes. Spears the back and the call. First and goal. There's a good-looking block by Cushenberry. Opens the door. Titans have scored again.
And instead of settling for 3, Spears follows that. Look at that lead blocking. There's nobody. That's great job by that offensive line. Cushenberry and Skronson.
They line up quickly. Spears is the running back. Play action. Ward. He's got a wide open Okonkwo. Chigo Okonkwo inside the 20. Stays on his feet. Okonkwo. Wow! Touchdown! What a play!
Andrew getting jiggy with it. I absolutely love that. He comes from that right side of your screen where he goes to block. We used to call this play Broadway when we were on defense because the tight end is showing you one thing and doing another. Creeps across that line of scrimmage to the other side, and then the rest he just does. Run after the catch.
Speaking of shots, right now you take a shot at the end zone if you're Tennessee.
Don't go away
without it.
A lot of time coming off the clock. Ward to the end zone. Wide open touchdown. Alec Iomanner with his 4th touchdown of the year.
Andrew, you said it, miscommunication. You bring motion across, and now you have all 3 corners right there, and they're trying to communicate with one another. Nobody covers Iomanner in an easy touchdown pass.
On his 4th consecutive 1,000-yard season, Cam Ward keeps. Cam Ward shuffles, and Cam Ward is in! Tennessee's defense stops Jacksonville, gets the ball, and Ward marches him down the field.
Sure enough, Travon Walker crashes, gives Cam Ward the opportunity to pull it.